Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. How are you this fine morning? It's Friday, September 6th, 2024. And how is everyone this bright early morning? It's actually bright. No, it's not. It's dark still. That means winter's coming, and I do not like it. So, how is everyone? Good morning, Vic. I got you. Well, we got a hell of a show on for tonight. If you guys can make it, you don't want to miss it. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of lies going out. And tonight's episode of the Conservative Viewpoint is the perfect storm. Biden-Harris administration, or what should I say, regime, have emboldened our enemies, and they are taking advantage of it. Oh, yeah. They're letting people cross the border in their bloodbath border crisis, with Kamala Harris being the border czar. And if you don't like it, that's what she is. She has caused all this. And with both of them, the blood of Americans that are being assaulted, murdered, dying from fentanyl because of them. Our enemies have taken root into our country, setting up terrorist cells all over the country. We got like 30-some thousand little Chinamen running around here, military age. They don't know where they're at. We've got children lost. Let's say lost. Yeah. And no one can find them. Now, who's responsible? No other than our border czar, Kamala Harris. This is what I've got for you tonight, and so many more articles, you won't believe it. Now, I got to remember what I've done because I've switched things up on my screens now, so I got to remember where I put what. Trying something a little different here. Make it a little bit more organized. So I have to keep looking to see where I'm going at. But I've already got the show made out. I did it this morning. I've been up because I've been a little down in the weather. That's why I didn't do yesterday morning show. And I've said before that if I'm up, I'll do it. If I'm not awake, I'm not going to do it. But this morning I got up real early. I couldn't, with sinus drainage and all that crap, I couldn't sleep. So I got down here early enough where I could set up the show. Last night I got up all the articles, and I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got about 13 articles and a video for every one of them. Oh, yeah, I've got a lot of videos for tonight. Show's going to be off the hook. You guys are going to have to check it out. But I put this show on in the mornings for people that can't make it to the show. I just give you a brief glimpse or a sneak peek into what I'll be going over tonight. A lot more in depth. Plus, we get involved in chat, especially on Wimpkin. But if you can't tune into Wimpkin, check out what am I at? I've got Facebook. Wait a minute, let me do this here. Where's my cursor? All right, there you go, guys. There's all my information. I stream on Facebook, YouTube, X, Rumble, and Wimpkin. Wimpkin is where we get into some great topics in chat. You guys don't want to miss it. You'll want to tune in there. Get involved. Get your voices heard. That's what we're here to do. That was what the Conservative Viewpoint was made for, to help people get the voices heard that don't get heard. And leave your comment, leave your frustration. It don't even have to be about the topics that we go over. It could be about anything. If you're pissed off about something you don't like about my show, that's fine. I love criticism. It helps me improve the show. So leave them in there. We'll get your voices out there. If depending on where you're at, I have to talk. I have to say it, or I can show it on certain things like YouTube. And I can't remember who else. Maybe X. I can show your comments on there. So if you want your voices heard, let them get heard. The more people we get in here, the better off the truth we get out to people, because here at the Conservative Viewpoint, the truth always matters. That's what we want to get out to people. Good morning, Sandra. How are you this morning? Welcome to the show. But if you don't mind, go in there, pick one of them, friend me, send me a friend's request on Facebook. Share, like, subscribe, whatever it is, wherever you're from. Share my videos, get them out to people. The more people we get in here, the more the truth gets out. November election is right around the corner. We are talking, what, just a day past a month or 2 months shy of this November election. It's the most important election you or I will ever see in our lifetime. This is to save our country. Cannot afford it anymore. We cannot afford to go the path that we are going on. That's why we do these shows. That's why we get people to see what's going on around here. Taxes are too high. Inflation's too high. Deficit's so high that our grandchildren's children won't even be able to pay it back. It's overspending of the Democrats, and that's why we have the inflation and stuff. Our dollar value has decreased significantly because of the overspending. You make money, you can't keep making it and printing money when you don't take enough in. That's what causes the inflation. That's what causes the dollar to go down. And some of these, or most all of these, so-called policies that Kamala Harris is thinking about making. In last night's show, I talked about a $5 trillion tax hike that she wants to she put in place on corporations and everybody. 10 years, $5 trillion. That is a ton of money. That is going to cause an economic collapse of a proportion we've never seen before. Most of the top, if not all, if they're not stupid, economists say that this is going to cause an eclipse or a collapse. And this, we're not talking about Joe Biden's economists because they are dumb as hell. And these are some of the guys, the top economists that you got to listen to it. Even Steve Forbes, man, it's made his fortune with money. I think he knows what he's talking about. This will cause a collapse of enormous. Well, we will see something like the Great Depression again if this happens. The liberals don't want to believe it, and you can't even wake them up with facts. And that's what I have a problem with. You show them the facts, they don't believe it. Oh, prove it. You're a racist. Whatever. I don't care. I'm giving you the facts. It's the truth. Educate yourself. Research it. That's what we're here for. I get the truth out to you. I give you my opinion on it. You don't like it, that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. Not everybody's opinion are the same. And they're not going to be. Not supposed to be. But that's why I'm here. To get you the news out there. And you take it the way you will. So be it. All right. Yeah, I hope you guys got your coffees and stuff going. But that's what I'm here for. To get people, if you're awake, tune in and take a listen on what we've got. I go over everything, and I hope you can make it tonight. You guys will have a blast. But if you're not, you go to the first one on there, wimpkin.com/country conservative. Friend me on there. Join us in chat. You guys will have a blast. We have an awesome time. There's no name calling. There's no nothing. You have a question, get it. If I don't have the answer, the Wimpkin Warriors will do it. Email. They will find the answer for you. If not that day, the next day. I also put on a question of the week, which I finally did yesterday. You have to watch the show to understand because the question primarily relates to the show. What I talk about on the show, what we do on the show, whatever it is, it has to do with the show. Well, now I have to come up with another question. I'm out of questions. So I haven't got an answer yet on the one, and it's really easy, and I erased it, but is when I talk about what the Democrats, when they blame us for doing something, what does that mean? That's an easy question. Nobody's answered it yet, but you can email me at, where's it at? conservativeviewpoint@yahoo.com for the answer. If you're the first one to answer it, I give away free travel mugs. And you just have to leave me your name and address in the email, and I will send it out to you with a couple free little trinkets inside the mug. So if you got the answer this morning, email me at Conservative Viewpoint, which is on the ticker at the bottom of the screen. conservativeviewpoint@yahoo.com. All small letters, all together. There you go. There it is. So give me the answer if nobody else has gotten it yet. So, all right, let's get on with the articles we'll be going over tonight. Like I said, I've got videos for everything. First one we're talking about is Trump's Butler security detail. When the attempted assassination happened, was made up of DHS agents, not Secret Service agents, who took a 2-hour webinar ahead of the rally. I got a video on that, and you will be shocked to hear how much of that webinar they listened to. Oh, yeah, I got that for you. Let's see what else we got going tonight. We've got, oh, yeah, boo-hoo. Judge Mushon hit with a major lawsuit due to his refusal to release his financial records. Oh, man. Let's see how far this goes. But he got his ass in the ringer now. So I got that, and I got a video on that. Some of these are longer videos, some are littler videos, but I've got the video. We got to back it up. Oh, yeah, we got a video for everything. Yeah, that's pretty good. What else we got here? We got the Border Patrol issues a dire warning that will leave you absolutely terrified. If not that they've let over 20 million illegal criminals into this country doesn't terrify you enough. How about drug cartel? Terrorists setting up terrorist cells all over our country. The little Chinaman I was talking about. And China has already bought all this land. So where are the people? And what are they doing on that land? Those are questions that need to be answered. We got so much more with all the fentanyl and the people dying in America because of the fentanyl coming across this border, the guns that are coming across this border. Guns, period. Mental illness, period. Mental patients coming over across. We have enough mental people, especially now the Biden administration's in there. They're bringing out the mental cases left and right, man. It's like crazy. We need bug spray for them. Oh, yeah. That's a big issue that needs to be handled as soon as Trump gets back into office. And from there on out, because the mental illness is like going nuts. So, and like I said, I keep looking around because I change things up and I've got chats all over the place I keep an eye on to try to welcome everyone to the show. It's hard for me to do now because I forget where I'm at. I've been running it so long with the other way. But okay, what else we got here? We got Biden. Okay, this one is an older article, but this is something that has not checked the news. And this one is probably last year's, but it's kind of important because Joe Biden signed an executive order that we did not know about and did not announce the U.S. dollar will become cryptocurrency. Now, he signed an executive order on this, which doesn't automatically make it cryptocurrency, but it does allow him to check your bank accounts. Yeah, I got a small video on that, but this is why cryptocurrency is not a good thing, because that gives the government control of your finances. Oh, yeah, they can shut you off in a minute if they don't like what they see in their spending. It's a very important thing, and when you go to the polls in November, that's something you guys want to think about. We're losing enough of our rights as far as freedom of speech. They're trying to mess with our guns on the Second Amendment. Now they're going to get into the privacy. No, that's something we cannot let happen. We got to watch this. But all this is going to be on tonight's show, so you guys got to tune in 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the reason why I say Eastern Standard Time is because we have people from other countries, all time zone differences and everything. So, I mean, we've got them going from Scandinavia with America up here. He tunes in from Scandinavia. We got England. We got Canada. We've got them all over the place, guys. So that's why I keep saying Eastern Standard Time. Well, I keep getting on my nerves. He keeps seeing Eastern Standard Time. Well, not everybody's from the East Coast. So that's why I say it. All right, what else we got happening tonight? Let's see. Biden administration announces major action to tackle. Here it is, Russia 2.0. Russians' effort to influence 2024 election. Russia 2.0 is already out and about, and Democrats are running with it again. They have nothing new to try. Why don't they try something different? So try blaming another country. You know, like one of the ones that pay Joe Biden. Oh, that's right, Russia does. Or what about China? Oh no, China does too. Wait, let's see who else. Romania? Nope, Romania does too. Oh, Ukraine? No, that's his drug money laundering operation. Well, shit, we're running out of countries. Just pick one, a different one. Let's quit using Russia. It's old. I'm tired of it. Let's use a different country this time for a change. What else we got? Officials give an update now. We're not going to listen to that right now. Yeah, we had that Georgia shooting. Another mental patient, 14 years old. The FBI had on their radar for a year and did nothing. The blood's on their hands. Worthless garbage. Oh my. Okay. But yeah, they're blaming Russia again, so we're going to get that, and I believe I got video of that with that piece of junk, Merrick Garland. What else we have here today? So if they are blaming Russia for the election interference, why did Vladimir Putin just endorse Kamala Harris? Why? Because they're afraid of Trump. They know what Trump's capable of. They know that they will not try anything under a Trump administration again. If you noticed, and the liberals don't notice it, but we never had issues with any of these countries when Trump was in office. They knew that Trump would use every resource available to protect our country. And Joe Biden, they see the weakness in him. That's why he's emboldened all this disaster that's going on right now with the Russia-Ukraine war, China trying to invade Taiwan, Israel and Hamas. We do not back terrorists. If you back terrorists, grab a one-way ticket to Gaza and stay there. See what happens to you when you go down there. So sick of seeing these kids going back to school and thinking they can just praise a terrorist organization. You don't like it? You don't like this country? Get the hell out. Nobody's keeping you here. Walk your little ass to the airport. One-way ticket. Don't come back. And go there. See what happens to you. Yeah, you want to cover your faces, you little cowards? Do that. All right. We get into depth. We get into great discussions. We get into the dirt on tonight's episode of the Conservative Viewpoint. You don't want to miss it. It's awesome. And I'm being biased, of course, because it's my show. All right. Now let's see what else we got. VP Harris is actively encouraging illegal immigration in coordination with Mexico. Oh, yeah. The border czar is telling them to come over. Not like we don't have already 20 million illegal criminals in this country. And you are illegal because none of them are coming in the proper way. They are not following the immigration laws to come in here. Don't have a problem with immigration. I have a problem with illegals. You come over here, they don't vet them. That's why we have so many criminals. That's why we got those Venezuelan gangs taking over Democrat-run cities, apartment buildings, collecting mafia-style rent, thinking they are owed that. They think they can take over the building like they're the superintendents and forcibly collect rent off of the people living there. Got cowards. Too many Democrat cowards, guys. That's why I tell you, we got to get Democrats out of power. State, local, federal level, period. We got to regain control of this country. And I want Donald Trump to give me a bus, and I will run around picking up all these illegals and shipping their ass right back over the Mexican border. It's where they came from. That's they need to go back. Walk your ass back to your country until you can come in legally. All right, what else we have happening here? Make sure there's nobody commenting anywhere so I can see that. It's hard to keep track of everything now that I switched everything up. So like I got 5 screens going at one time. Oh yeah. My wife don't like the electric bill. But anyways, here we go. What is next? Oh yeah. Election UPS or United States Postal Service is already starting 2 months before. Well, they started this a couple months ago. And it says election 2024, beware of the United States Postal Service. Yep, with your mail-in ballots. That's why we tell you don't do it. But you need to vote early. You need to go take your vote to the ballot box. Drop it off there yourself. If you can't make it there, call a friend, email somebody, text somebody if you're old enough, or if you're still text, or if you text or anything, have them take you. Whatever it is, have them get your ballot there. Don't trust the mail. We've lost too many ballots, and this is how the cheat begins. But we've got to make this so big to rig. The Democrats cannot rig it again, because we're on to their corruption, and that's what we have to watch. That's what we have to stop. If you could become a poll watcher, watch them. Watch your ballot boxes, everything. Make sure you pay attention, because remember 2,000 mules. There's the proof is in the pudding. He put it out there using the same stuff that they arrested people for January 6th protest. The same technology is what they use to track people stuffing ballot boxes with false ballots. But nothing was done about it. Everybody's starting to delete all this stuff, and they're tampering with evidence and everything. Nothing's being done about it. So this is the kind of stuff that you got to watch. This kind of stuff we have to watch. We have to get our elections free and fair again. They're getting ready to put a SAVE Act through, which the House passed, to require IDs. And I think might have something in it. I'm not sure. In today's show, I think I do. Which will require an ID to prove of citizenship. Which America? Hey, Alfred. Right. The courts have refused to look at the cases, but they've got the proof, and no judge will take it up. And when it started back in 2000 or 2020, one judge said that he wouldn't do it because it would cause riots worse than the Summer of Love and burning down the cities in Missouri and all those, Oregon and all those places. And that's the only reason he wouldn't take it up, because he's afraid of the riots. What's worse? This is the problem that we have in this country. Law and order is supposed to be blind. Lady Justice is supposed to be blind. Well, it's not. It's so biased, it's unbelievable. This is what we've got to get back in order again. All right, let's keep going here. We got states should pass proof of citizenship laws to register to vote. Every one of them. And I kind of missed the subject there when I was saying they're proposing to put the SAFE Act back in to the budget. Now, the SAVE Act will require American citizens to show proof of citizenship. I do not have it. It's supposed to be citizens only voting in our elections. But the Democrats don't want that. That's why they're letting these 20 million people over here thinking, well, we're going to get them over here. They're going to say, all right, we're going to vote for them because they're giving us money, free places to stay, everything. That's not the way it works, people. Our elections are supposed to be for us. Exactly, Alfred. They need capital punishment, period. If they do not vote for this SAVE Act, the Democrats already said that they will not vote for it. You know the fix is in. This is their whole plan at the beginning, because Joe Biden puppet master said that he will veto it if it makes it to his desk. That there alone proves that the Democrats' corruption and wanting to rig these elections. Right there alone. They don't even have to vote for it. They are voted down. Because that proves it right there. If he's going to veto it, and I'm sick and tired of them talking about blacks can't get IDs. Blacks don't know what a computer is. And that's a fact, people. You don't believe me? Look it up. That's exactly what came out of their mouths. Kamala Harris's mouth. They don't know where a Kinko's is, so they can't get to it to make copies. Are you kidding me? Why would you vote for somebody that tells you that you're stupid? Blacks don't know what a computer is? Why? Because they're black? What the hell does their skin color have to do with knowing what a computer is? There's a hell of a lot more people, a hell of a lot more smarter than Kamala Harris. And I'll bet some of them skins are black too. Probably 90% of them are smarter than Kamala Harris. America has lost its fear of the consequences of our actions. Exactly right, Alfred. That's what we have to remind these people. These politicians have lost their way, that they work for us. And we have to remind them, you lie, you cheat, you steal, there's going to be consequences. And that's what we have to bring back. That's just like criminals don't fear the prison system anymore. They don't mind going to prison. They don't. It's nothing anymore. It's like one big babysitter room. It's a big daycare. That's all it is. I know. I used to work there. All right. Next on, we got House panel subpoenas Harris over the lost migrant children. Now we're talking 400,000 illegal children, unaccompanied children. Not some of them not their fault, but you're talking children under 18 years old have been lost or trafficked around our country and who knows where. We've seen too many people being arrested for sex trafficking, just child trafficking, child labor. Oh, yeah. So is this where Joe Biden and Harris are trafficking these children? Who knows? Will we find out the answer? Who knows? But that's another thing that you got to join us tonight to find out. That's why I spanked my kids when they demanded it. Oh, yeah. I got those ass whoopings myself, Alfred. I got hammered a few times. I was bad. Oh, yeah, I was bad. But I didn't go to jail. I worked for a prison. But that taught you a lesson. Nowadays, the kids just do what they want. Nothing happens to them. You didn't have this problem with all these shootings and stuff when I was younger. We carried guns in the back of our trucks for hunting to school. Nothing ever happened. Oh, yeah. So where was the problem at? Starts at home, people. What else we got? Oh, yeah, we got Mr. Tampon Tim himself, Wall's family. They were rooting for Trump. Got videos on that. Got pictures of that. Oh, yeah. You got to join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's keep going before we run out of time. What else we got here? No, this was the one that the police officer demands Kamala Harris apologize for committing this awful betrayal. It's what she says about the police. Oh, yeah. This is when her days in the Senate, when she was doing a Senate hearing. Guys won't want to miss that either. I have not spanked my kids in years. My kid is now 29, going on 30, but he's a typical millennial. Him and I butt heads all the time, but I'll tell you one thing. He's not a bad kid. He's a very intelligent kid. He's working on his second or third degree. I think it's his third degree right now. And hopefully he gets a job here soon and gets the hell out. But I think that's enough. He can work on his PhD later, but not now. I think that Trump needs to appoint me to Director of Federal Aviation Administration. I agree. Do you know about planes, Alfred? I hope so. But Trump, if you're listening, you need to hire Alfred as your Federal Aviation Administration Director. That's what you need to do for him. Okay, let's get on. We only got a couple more minutes here. And what's next here? Oh, right. FBI raids home of 2 deputies for New York City mayor. NYPD commissioner has been subpoenaed. I know I got a video on that. I think it may be only one video I do not have. And the last thing we're going to have today is, and I don't understand this, but hold on. Okay. U.S. charges Hamas leader and other militants in connection with October 7th massacre in Israel. Okay. Why? Okay. For one, it's not our war. We are helping Israel protect their country, or we're supposed to anyways. But why is the U.S. charging Hamas leaders and the militants with this attack? Shouldn't Israel be doing this because they are the one being attacked? But even yet, we charge them. And what happens? You find them guilty, does that Hamas leader jump on a plane and say, okay, we're going to go over there and we're going to do prison time? Hell no. So why are they doing it? Let's find out the answer. See if somebody can give me the answer on this. But Alfred has a degree in aviation maintenance technology from the National Aviation Academy in Clearwater, Florida. Top of his class. Look at that, 4.0. All right. While living homeless in my pickup. No way. That's awesome. Alfred, I did not know that. He is also the first flight test jet engine mechanic for the MC-21-300 in Shuzovsky 2017 in Siberia, Russia. That is freaking awesome, Alfred. Did not know that. That is awesome. That's why this man needs it. He pushed himself, being homeless, made himself a degree. That's awesome, Alfred. Anybody got a job out there for Alfred? Email me to email below. Conservative Viewpoint. We'll let Alfred know. Give him a big job in government. That's what he needs. Great job, Alfred. All right, guys. That's what we got going on for tonight. You heard all the articles we're going to be going over. I got videos for most all of them. And you guys want to check it out. Don't forget we do a Don't Get Dead Disaster Factor tip of the day, which is now hunkering down in your house. If in case of a disaster or war or something like that, that is what our topic is of the disaster factor. Don't get dead tip of the day is. Don't forget I do a question of the week, which I don't know if I'll get one tonight because I can't think of a question right now, but I did one yesterday. So if you guys got the answer, don't forget, what does it mean when the Democrats say that Republicans are doing something? We say it almost every time on my streams. So if you got the answer, email me below with conservativeviewpoint@yahoo.com. Give me the answer, and you win a travel mug. And some little trinkets I put in there. But you guys, please, if you can make it tonight, please make it 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Conservative Viewpoint on Facebook, YouTube, X, Rumble, and Whipkit. I'll be putting a video out here later for an advertisement to remind you. I'm going to wait till around 11 or 12 o'clock to put it out there. So please try to join us if you can. Join us in chat on Whipkit.com/country conservative. You guys will have a blast. Trust me, you will. So until then, guys, you guys have a good day. It's Friday. Enjoy it, and we're going to enjoy the weekend afterwards. So until tonight, guys, I will see you later. Have a good day, everyone. That's bogus, Alfred. See you later, bud.